The Lakers lead by 7. Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Hayes in at the center. That's the Laker 5. Launches it. And it's LaRavia missing.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Allen can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
LaRavia passes to Smart. Here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Green against Smart. Green, the pass to Richards. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Reeves with a screen on Green. Smart for 3. No good on the shot. And it's Allen with the ball for Phoenix. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. In a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with the 76ers, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
He's off on the second.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Here's LaRavia, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Allen, the pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Over Smart. And it's Green missing.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Green up top, defended by Smart. Allen outside. Screen by O'Neal. It's deflected. Outside Reeves. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Luka Doncic is checked in for Reeves. And the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Devin Booker gets it to go inside.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
That's good from Doncic.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. Doncic hits them both. Suns trail by 13. The crossover, and it's hammered home by Green.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Smart with the ball. From deep, here's Doncic. He's off on that one.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Pass to Green. That's tipped. Green against Smart. From deep, here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside O'Neal. And here is Green. And here's LaRavia. Doncic against Allen. Now here's Doncic. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic punches it home.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Suns trail by 15. On the wing, Green, guarded by Doncic. There's the three. Smart grabs the miss. Smart has got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Doncic passes to LaRavia. Vanderbilt, a screen on Allen. Back to Doncic, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura's checked in for LaRavia. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Smart. So it's Los Angeles now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Dunn outside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
When it's Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
The Lakers lead by 13. Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Now Hachimura. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Five on the clock. And Doncic puts up a deep three. O'Neal pulls it in.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Brooks outside. Launches a three. The ball's knocked loose. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Williams maximizing his size and strength that time, getting physical and getting to the line.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And he can't get the first one. We've seen it on certain nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the backboards.
Well, his combination of strength and length, BA, causes major matchup problems. I mean, he has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's taking place in the league right now. Even when you put a body on this guy, he's relentless in pursuing the orange.
Good on the second one.
Look, when you consider Mark Williams, he's got some things that you can't teach. Tremendous size and length, athleticism and agility as well. He's a big presence in that painted area.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Here's James. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
James outside. Back to Hachimura. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Lakers lead by 15. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And just a classic pump fake move. I mean, Booker wants the defender to make a mistake and foul him.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
James passes to Ayton. On the wing, Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Hachimura to the paint. Doncic passes to Hachimura. It's James on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From the baseline. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Hachimura against Brooks. Pass to Williams. Over Reeves. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Lakers lead by 13. Ayton with it. Green picks him up. Now Hachimura. This one for 3. Rebounded by Dunn. Now here's Green. Back to Dunn. And that comes off the assist by Green.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Doncic. Outside Hachimura. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Suns trail by 14. And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. It's a 14-point game. Booker.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
First one falls. Both free throws good from Booker. Now Reeves. Fires the three. Williams rips down the board. Suns trail by 12. Now Booker. Rebounded by Doncic.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Cash it in!
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Bucket! Straight in!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Bucket is good!
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Suns trail by 14. Booker surveying the floor. Booker shrugs off the contact.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Here's Reeves. Here's Doncic. Reeves with a screen on Booker. Doncic! Can't hit it.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Puts up the tray. Oh, the shot is pure. Booker.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
1:11 left to play in the fourth. Doncic! And he gets the jumper to fall.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Lakers.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip.
So it's the Lakers now. They're leading by 8. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Vanderbilt, lets loose for 3. Cash from downtown.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Swatted away. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Luka, coming out of halftime, you took it over and you took it to another level. What made you sense it was your time to take over the game?
Sometimes you fail, sometimes you don't. I think I felt it in the third quarter. I was having fun out there, and my teammates helped me a lot.
Well, when you're feeling it, we like to watch it. Thanks so much. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.